One.
Hey folks, if you have stumbled across this video, that means you are thinking about doing your media analysis. The media analysis is due on Tuesday at midnight. So let's take a peek and hopefully I can clear up some stuff for you. So I'm just on the first page now. What I wanted to stress about this page is you can demonstrate your learning about what you've learned from this video in any method of your choosing. I'm not marking your writing at all in this task. So you can do a write-up if that's the most comfortable for you, but you could put something on Google Slides, you could do a video blog and talk, you could do a podcast, an infographic. I don't care, just address the questions, but I don't care how you show me that stuff. So do something that works for you. And plus, you've probably had enough of writing after writing that literary essay. So if you need to take a break, that's all good. You'll notice there's not enough information to do a content and an assignment page, so I've just made the pages all one. So there should be a thing here, so I'll put it in, but I want you to watch the TED Talk, We Should All Be Feminists. This is directly linked to some of the things that we've been talking about during the term. And if you search in TED Talk, I'm just going to show you how to do the next point, because the thing I find about TED Talks is it's all well and good to listen to them and take notes, but sometimes you want to know exactly what the person said, and it's really frustrating to try and find it. So something that I have found is useful is following along with the transcript. So if my internet will just hurry up. It's tired from doing all of those Google Hangouts today. So enough, leave me alone. So if I'm trying to find this TED Talk, it's probably going to be one of the first ones to come up because it's definitely a popular one. Here we go. Oh yeah, look, number one. So if I click on this TED Talk and open it up, there's going to be a transcript. And this is the best part about using TED Talks because there's a written account. A lot of the time in YouTube, you actually physically have to do the transcript yourself, which is a pain. So there's a transcript in 12 languages. So you can listen in English and read it in Arabic if that's what you prefer, but the transcript is available for you. So if you click, the transcript is going to go down, and it's got the times and everything. So it's super, super helpful. All right, so you're going to watch this TED Talk. I'd really suggest looking at the questions before you watch the TED Talk, unless you're planning on watching the TED Talk twice. So these are the questions that I want you to consider. I want you to articulate the thesis in your own words. And that's important. I don't want you to just find her thesis. I want you to articulate it in your own words. If this was a written essay, what category would it best fit into? If you need to look at Unit 3 to refresh your memory about what these essays are, what these types of essays are, go for it. And I also want you to look at the methods of development. So this is stuff that we did in the reading questions. So I would really look at the feedback from your reading questions, because this is basically a reading question assignment, but based on a media text. There are some elements of style here. So I want you to talk about the impact of at least two of them. If you don't know what they are, look them up. Don't pick them if you don't know what they are or can't figure it out. And then there are some more longer answer questions here. And the first one is talking about another speech or lecture or TED Talk that you've seen. And I want you to think about the talk and did it do a good job? As a lecture, what codes and conventions did she use? And did that help relay the message to her audience? Next, I want you to look at this essay in the New York Times. So we're going to be comparing this media text to written text. What similarities do you see in the arguments? And use examples from both texts. So these specific examples, that's where the transcript is going to be super helpful. And the last question here is about encountering new words. The New York Times is known for having a good diction, and I've put out some of the challenging words from this Feminism Lost article here. I want you to explain the strategies you use when you encounter a challenging word. So in university, you're likely going to come across lots of challenging words, maybe even challenging sentences. What are you going to do? Are you going to skip it and just leave it? Or are you going to tackle it head on? And I'm hoping the answer is going to be the latter, not the former. So you are going to answer these questions, and you're going to give me those answers in whatever way feels most comfortable for you. You can see the rubric here. The answers are tied to specific questions. So like if you bomb question 7, it's not going to affect like this strand. It's only going to affect this one. So when you get your marks back, it should make a lot of sense. So this is due Tuesday at midnight, and you need to upload it to the Dropbox. If you have any questions, let me know.